So we are talking of units of measurement. I'm going to brush through this quickly as possible. Now we can measure, or we can give size of, okay, let's read what is here. So font size 50 px. This indicates the desired height of glyphs from the font. For scalable fonts, the font size is a scale factor applied to the EM unit of the font. Note that certain glyphs may bleed outside their EM box. For non-scalable fonts, the font size is converted into absolute unit and matched against the declared font size of the font using the same absolute coordinate space for both of the matched values. I know you don't understand, but we have absolute sizes, relative sizes, and then percentages. Okay, and this works, the absolute works in relation to the entire page, and relative works in relation to the container or to another element in which this particular element resides. This resides in a body and there's no containing element here. So if I am to choose something like, now we have pixels. Let me start by doing this. We have pixels, we have picker, we have we have centimeters, we have inches, we have what, millimeters, what not, it's okay. And then we have percentages. Yes, it's also very important. Now we have this one with font size 50%. okay, now we are going to do this work here, not here. We are going to do it in the browser so that we see the actual changes. So we are coming to edit this. As you can see here, it has its styling over here. So the color red, font size 50, and 428 bolder. So I will say font size, this 50 px, let's change it and then type 50 pc. You see, it is so big that where is it? Let me zoom out. I'm zooming out. You see, it is very big. I've zoomed out and there's like the 33% of the page. Let me take this off. This is 33%, 25%. okay, so at 100% it is so big that it can't fit into the screen. Okay, so let's look at it. So let's look at the other one. That's 50 picker, and we have 50 px. So px simply means pixels. Okay, that's how many dots it makes up on the screen. So if you have to count, you can't actually count the pixels. If you have to count upwards like this, like upwards, okay, it is measured in height. Okay, so if you have to count it upwards like this, it is going to make up 50 pixels, and then it's going to make up 50 pixels, like square pixels. Okay, so let me just reset it to 100% over here, 100%. So that's 50 pixels. Then let's use 50 centimeters. You know how big 50 centimeters is. So this is also going to be really big. You see, the long rule we have been using is it's just about 50 centimeters. So this thing is as long as the long rule. I can't even zoom out anymore. Okay, so by 100%, this is how it is. So 50 centimeters. But if you have to use 5 centimeters, you see how small it is. If you have to measure this with a ruler, it will be 5 centimeters, not proportionally though. So yes, we're going to millimeters. So 50 millimeters is the same as 5 centimeters. If I say 5 millimeters, you are going to see something small as this. Okay, just like half a centimeter. And let's go with M. No, there's no space. Okay, M, 50 m's. So 50 m's is as big as a centimeter. Okay, so I can just change this to 5m, and this is how big it is. And what else do we got? Inches 1 inch saying. So we have inch, so there's 1 inch, 5 inch, and this really big. Last one is percentage. So if I'm to do this in 50 inches, well, it can't. 50 inches is really big. So I'm looking at percentage. Okay, so this 50% is actually half of the default size of the font. You see, the font size, if I'm to, when I do this, it will disable it. Okay, now when I select this, you can see 16px, but you can see the height over here. You see, look at the first line, you can see the height 1 times 264, that's the width. You can see the height to be 18 pixels. Okay, but the font size actually is 16 pixels. So you can see the height here to 18. So if I put 50% here, if I choose this 50%, that means this size is going to be 50%. That's half of the actual size. So when you look over here, you see what, instead of 18 you see 9, and then 50%, the pixels was 16, now it is what, 8. So that's half the size. So based on this, we don't use percentages for font size. I would not recommend that, and it is not recommended. So if you want to specify font size, even there are presets. You can use large, you can use larger, you can use large XXX and whatever, extra large. Don't bother yourself with this. Specify it in either pixels, okay, like 10 pixels, or let's say 20 pixels, yeah. Or you can specify this in ems, and ems are bigger than pixels, so you can say 2 ems. Okay, and then so 2 ems. You see 2 ems is big. So ems, usually while working with them, we start with decimals, 0.9, yeah, or you can even say 1.2. We have decimals. Okay, we work with decimals in here. So this is all about measurements. I recommend ems and then pixels, and this is very important. I'll talk about them later.